So Sapna, a very, very vibrant, bright, good afternoon to you.
Very good afternoon to you, ma'am. How are you?
I am good as fit as fiddle.
Okay.
All right. So see, I just used I have stolen your, phrase this time.
No, ma'am. So it is a great honor for me because I we all are here to steal something from other side.
Okay. So I have to keep everything in locker, isn't it? Right.
Yes.
So Sapna, I am very curious to know something about you. Tell me something about you.
So, ma'am, my name is Sapna Raghvanshi, as you know, and by profession, I am private school teacher as well as homemaker, and also I'm mother of one kid. I am having son, and he is 9 years old. And if I talk about my qualification, so I am holding BA degree. And if I talk about my hobbies, so nowadays my hobbies are changing. Nowadays, it has been completely changed from listening Hindi song all the time to interacting with
English.
different people. I hope you understand.
I understand. I thought that you are about to say that initially you used to hear to listen to Hindi music or Hindi songs, but now you have shifted your interest from Hindi songs to English songs.
Not English songs, ma'am, like interacting with different people like this as I'm interacting with you right now for enhancing my communication skill. Means earlier I can say whenever I was cooking, so I always enjoyed to listen Hindi songs. There's a lots of Hindi songs, my favorite songs. So I was listening while cooking. But nowadays I'm not listening those songs. What I'm listening motivational English story, conversational video, motivational speech, like this. That's why
All
it
right.
has been completely converted.
Okay. So you have transformed yourself completely, and now you are into this 100%. You have
Yes,
immersed yourself into this language. I do feel like
yes,
that.
yes.
Okay. So,
And
what is your future job? Is there any future job you want to change your job? You want to teach English, something like that?
um, I never think so much about the future, and I always try to be happy in present. And as I'm private school teacher, I'm teaching, so I'm satisfied with this job. And ma'am, I can't say like I want to be a government teacher just because I'm not doing something for it. Because I have applied 2 times for state after completing my B.Ed, but I didn't qualify due to some family problem. That's why that time when I was applied for seated, so my grandmother grandmother-in-law has been expired, so I didn't study. And again when I applied, so that time I completely indulged myself in English communication skill, so I never took any interest to read something about seated. And that's why I can say now I am not expecting something like to get any government job just because I am not doing something for it. So how can I expect like this? So I'm
Okay.
just, but yes, ma'am, there's only one dream of mine, to be good and fluent English speaker. Never feel any embarrassment in English.
But you are already good at English. I can see that you are speaking English fluently.
No, ma'am. Your appreciation means a lot for me, ma'am. But still I'm facing sometime, not all the time. Sometimes still I'm facing humiliation just because of mispronouncing some words from someone. I can't reveal, But that time I got so much dejected and like demoralized. That's why I'm just working. How much time I'm getting, I'm just completely utilizing my time to enhance my speaking skill and to be good, more good at English, like better at English, not more good. So, ma'am, now I'm very eager to know about yourself something. Please
Okay.
introduce.
Okay, so Sapna, as by now you have already known my name. My name is Ritu Pathak, and I'm connecting you from Agra, the city of the Taj Mahal. And I love this
Wow.
city a lot. Okay, so I am an English, you can say, tutor, mentor, communicator, and public speaker at the same time. And I love this language so much that you can call now that it is my lifeblood. So I'm so much passionate about this language, and I want to connect with learners for the same reason. I want to learn something new from them, and every time I am ready to just face any struggle or any problem. I have no hesitation in my life. So I would suggest, I feel very bad when you said that there is a person who is always after you. He never minds to humiliate you, and on your pronunciation problem, whatever. So I would just like to suggest you as an elder sister that always treat people who come up with their own negativity like a garbage truck. Okay? So that person for you is, from now onwards, is a garbage truck. Now sometimes it happens. Have you ever seen a garbage truck rolling down on the road?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes, no?
I have seen many times.
Many, many times, sir. So visualize now the other way. Now you visualize it in a metamorphical way. You think that person is that garbage truck. Okay, what would you do? You will definitely, if you are a sensible person, then you will maintain a distance from that garbage truck, right?
Yes,
Because you
ma'am.
don't want to smell stinky. You don't want to smell anything that is stinky. And in that process, you will also find yourself no better than that garbage truck. So, first, my suggestion is, Sapna, that you always think these kind of people as garbage truck. Visualize as these are no better than garbage truck going in front of you. Now you have to maintain a distance from them. What will happen? That if you follow that garbage truck, na, it will definitely, I mean, when it will cross any bumper or something like that, it may happen. There is a possibility that a few pieces of trash could fall on you. So, are you getting my point? If you
Yes, ma'am.
interact,
Complicating.
and if you keep thinking about that person, because see, now also you have revealed not the name, but that person, what is the attitude of that person towards you. It means that it is affecting you some way or the other, because still that person is in your mind, whether unconsciously, consciously, or subconsciously. Okay, because you have given space to that person. Don't even think for the second time about that person. You are doing very good. You always think, I am excellent. I have my own life. I have my own problem. I am so much working. I am so much, a diligent person, a hard worker, and I'm doing each and every task so beautifully that my family is happy with me. So always take care about your family. Always think about them. And from the next time, from after this session, just deny the entry of that kind of person or people or negative thoughts in your life. Completely deny it.
Yes, ma'am, as you say about deny. So, after this session, I will completely reveal this thing to you. And I I can say like I have completely denied that person because, ma'am, that person is not from Skype, not from YouTube, not from my surrounding. She is from somewhere else. I completely left her behind, left them behind, I can say, and I never let those person to interact my mind of peace of mind or to disturb my peace of mind. And that's because, ma'am, this is sometime it's my great I can say problem, or sometimes people are just considering me egoist. Means I'm always giving first priority to my self respect whenever I'm finding like, yes, I have to get my self respect down at this place. So I at once just try to leave that place. I never want to
Right,
stay there for a
right,
single.
right.
Yeah.
100%, 100% true. 100%. I agree with you. So, I would like to give you one word for these kind of people. Have you ever heard about the word armchair critic?
What, ma'am? I think
Armchair critic.
armchair critic.
Critic. Armchair, it's a type of a chair which is meant to relax and calm and do nothing.
Armchair, yes, means I'm happy. Like,
No, no, no. Armchair critic. Armchair. It's a kind of
arm,
a chair.
yes, yes.
Chair.
Ah,
Yes,
my
no.
God.
So
Critics, I,
arm right. So armchair critic. Critic means to say bad words about somebody unnecessary. You don't know about their problems, but we are so happy. We feel a spiritual contentment in criticizing others. So this word is for that person, whoever is humiliating you or after you, or even any for random person. You are such an
yes, ma'am.
armchair critic, right? So armchair critic means, Sapna, a armchair critic means a person who has never experienced any such problem or any such struggle, but he is always there to criticize you for no reason. So in Hindi we say ki faltu log. That is
Yes, ma'am.
armchair critic.
And ma'am, I want to ask something because I can see there's a lots of books behind you. So are those the books of English?
Yes, mixed. You can say I am even an avid reader wherever I have, wherever I have a chance to buy good books. My husband also knows this very well, and he also, he's my motivator also. Whenever he get to see a good shop, a bookshop, he always, call me that okay, there is a bookshop. Would you like to buy something from there? I have also I have also bought two books yesterday. One is from Jay Shetty, who is my favorite writer, and one is already doing rounds on the social media, Atomic Habits. Because
Yes,
yeah,
I have
I
heard
don't,
about.
I don't find that kind of satisfaction reading on my mobile. I want to read books in physical books. I love physical books.
Yes,
I want to read books. So these books are not only of English but on various subjects. There some are non-fictions, some are fictions, and some are
wow.
my old novels because I have completed my post graduation in English literature. So I have books from that collection also, from those days also. My favorite poet is Robert Browning, William Shakespeare, and my favorite dramatist is William Shakespeare also, William Wordsworth, Robert Browning, John Milton. These are my
Wow.
some famous. Some are dramatists, some are playwrights, some are poet. So I love these kind of, because Sapna, I don't have time to waste. And when people
Yes,
say that we are so depressed, I am feeling depression, I having that kind of feeling of fear, then I would like to suggest that don't waste your time. If you don't waste your time, keep yourself invested in doing something or the other. When you don't have time to waste, then you can't be a partner to that negative person or negative thoughts. So I
yes,
never
ma'am.
keep myself, free. I always want to do something or the other.
And same here with me, ma'am. Also, I can say I earlier, I was not so much fond of reading, but nowadays, I can say like I am fond of reading. Whenever I'm just only searching a chance to read, and due to my busy schedule, I'm not getting so much time for reading. But whenever I missed my reading practice, I am not able to read. So the next day, I am regretting a lot. Like, yes.
Okay, it happens. It happens all the time. Yeah, sometimes we are so busy in our, you can say, household chores or other tasks or assignments that we don't get time. So don't feel bad. Even if you are not getting so much time to read any book, then you can do one thing. You can listen to podcast or audiobooks whenever you are in your kitchen.
Yes, ma'am, you are right. But mostly I also prefer to read physical book.
Okay,
And
yeah.
Means I am also having lots of book, as you mentioned. Like whenever I heard about any book from any good or like advanced speaker nowadays, like now, as you mentioned about the book Atomic Habit. So there's a feeling I have to also purchase this because ma'am is suggesting like this. So I have placed orders, ordered many book, and right now I'm having, but I'm reading little by little, and also I can say I'm taking interest in reading. And
Right.
sometimes like school pressure, there's sometimes lots of school work, and due to that I get headache. So that time, even by wanting, but I can't read my book.
No, we have to actually invest maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever time period you have, whatever free time you have, in reading books, but physically. Read
Hmm.
physical books. If sometimes we don't have, then it's okay that you can listen to audio books and you can do your task at the same time. And there is a word also used for the lover of books. You know that word?
Yes. What, ma'am? I used.
For lover of books. Like I am a big lover of books. My first love is English, Second, I don't know.
Wow.
So
Great.
a person who is a lover of books, who goes mad whenever I go literally scenic or mad when I see a collection of good books or I pass through a good shop. So I have to buy a book. And my children also know this habit of mine. So we can use a word bibliophile. Right? Bibliophile. Bibliophile is a word that is used for a person who is a lover of books. So you can also use that for you because you are also
I
a
can
one
use.
who wants to collect a lot of books. So Sapna,
Yes.
give a chance to reading books physically. You will find a drastic change in yourself.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am, you are right because uh, means how much reading I have done till now. I have also observed that I have learned a lot. Means lots of phrasal verbs and idioms and new fancy words and sometimes sentence structure. So I have learned many more things from reading book. And
Yes.
but ma'am, that I am having Sudha Murthy's ma'am books. There's a three books of Sudha
Ha,
Murthy
Sudha
ma'am.
Murthy's book. Yes, yes. They are very comprehensible and the sentence
Yes,
structure is lucid and easy flowing. So when you read those books, na, the main thing is that you are understanding each and every word.
yes,
And that those books are very, very, very good and helpful for the beginners as well. So always read. Yeah, Ruskin Bond is my favorite. If you talk about easy writers or writers who have used very easy language, then one of my favorites is Ruskin Bond.
okay, in bond. So definitely, ma'am, I will try to purchase that one also. Means I'm having, and nowadays I can say like I'm just fond of having lots of books just because yes, there's a feeling. Let's see, the recently I have placed order the book Alchemist because I have heard about that book from many more YouTubers, and that's why I purchased also. And I have read only 3 4 pages in that book, but I can say like it's quite interesting to read,
Yeah,
and
very
for learners and beginners also because it was, yes, easy to read.
right.
And
So read
one
books.
by Sue Khera, You Can Win. That book is one of my favorite, ma'am. I always enjoy reading the book a lot.
Right, that is so glad to hear because after connecting with so many people, actually I met you who has the same love for books, and especially I love those people. I love every person, but I have a special corner for those who love to read books physically. Otherwise, nowadays people they don't want to read book physically. They either listen to podcast or audiobooks. But it makes a lot of difference. Believe me, it makes a lot of difference when you listen to podcast or when you read books. There is a lot of difference between these two abilities. So give a try to reading books in physical also.
Yes, ma'am. You know about myself, like I am not a person like who can listen something by sitting freely at home. Means my time is fixed. Means whenever I am cooking in my kitchen, so that time I am doing my listening practice. Because except of that time I can't do my listening practice because I'm not having time.
I know,
So
I
what
know.
I just always listen something like a motivational speech or a conversational video. But I'm listening. I'm just
This is a mutual problem. I also have the, I also share. I'm also, we both are on the same page. You know, I also have this problem. So I also make it a point whenever I'm cooking in the kitchen and I can't help to listen to some podcast or listen to some audiobooks by just sitting in my room in my comfort zone, then I do this. I always play any good podcast or I play any good audio book and I keep listening to that. That is also one of the easiest methods to
yes,
invest
ma'am.
your time in a positive way. So okay, bye bye Sapna. I hope you have to do a lot of work after this session. I am also running to do rest
Yes,
of
ma'am.
the work.
I enjoyed a lot talking with you, and I'm feeling myself so much privileged. Like finally, I have got a chance to get connect with you. So I'm so much happy.
Same here, same feeling, likewise. So, bye bye,
And
Sapna. Yes,
in future, ma'am, I would love to get connect with you again.
definitely. I will always be here waiting for you. Okay. So, bye bye,
Okay, ma'am.
Sapna.
Bye.
Take
Take
care.
care.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye, dear.